Welcome to my 69 series. I'm James Summers. This is literally 69. Page 69. No context, no protection. They Heinous. A novel by James Summers. Shoulder to rest. She gives her the benefit of the doubt and watches on. After 3 strikes later, and watching her jump up and down, high-fiving her imaginary team players like a madwoman yelling, "Turkey, turkey, turkey," she paused. Opening the black notebook, she scribbled a few words below a sketch of a bowling ball. It was that moment that Nikki decided to remove her from the system. "Turkey, turkey, turkey," she wrote. Nikki was watching Tamara closely when she upended her light beer and left to use the restroom. Following suit, Nikki finished hers too, and after standing up and stretching, followed her inside, taking the stall beside her. Waiting long enough for Tamara to lower her shorts and sit down, Nikki reached under and pulled her legs toward her. Tamara fell onto her butt and hit the side of her head on the dirty commode, dazing her. In a confused state, and with the foggy mind and blurry vision to boot, Tamara put up no fight. She was easy enough to be overpowered. Nikki manhandled her prey, sitting on top of Tamara. Taking hold of what little red hair she could quickly grab, she helped to introduce Tamara to the dirty, faded tile floor. Picking her lifeless body up, she dragged her to the door and paused to listen. Finding the coast clear, she walked out with her, as if Tamara was drunk, and they entered the employee break room. Looking around to ensure nobody was present, she took off Tamara's bowling shoes and her socks. Lucky enough for her, they were long enough. Nikki used one to tie her feet, and the other her hands behind her back. Taking a handful of nearby paper towels, she pushed them into Tamara's mouth and opened the closet door. There was enough room for both, as Nikki slid Tamara in beside her. Pushing her against some stacked boxes, she closed the door and picked up her shoes. Leaving the break room, she placed them outside and to the left of the woman's bathroom door and hurried back to Tamara. Once inside, she slid in next to her and held on tightly as she waited for the bowling alley to close. It was hours later that the background music stopped and the lights turned out. The bowling alley was finally closing. Nikki had dozed off a few times, but lucky for her, Tamara was still unconscious. Between nodding off, breathing through an open, dry mouth, and the all right. Well, everyone, that's all of page 69, the novel They Heinous, from me, James Summers. You can go to peggylanders.com, my author site, and find out more information on that book and others, what I'm already published, what I'm working on. It's a good balance of work and play. A lot of information there to be found, but you got to dig a little for it. The stuff that I really want you to find, you have to spend a little time checking it out. So I appreciate your time today. All right. Thanks for watching.